Till Laughter Do Us Part. How Georgie and Mandy's first marriage uses humor to show a doomed romance. Season 1, Episode 16. There's an old saying, if you don't laugh, you'll cry. For Georgie and Mandy, it's both. In Season 1, Episode 16 of Georgie and Mandy's first marriage, the sitcom takes its usual blend of Texan charm, emotional awkwardness, and razor-sharp wit, and dials it up to expose the very real reasons why this relationship, despite all its warmth and oddball chemistry, is headed straight for the rocks. This episode doesn't simply nudge us toward the truth with dramatic confessions or fiery fights. No, it's smarter than that. It lets the humor do the heavy lifting. Every joke, every misunderstanding, every sarcastic aside peels back another layer of why these two are destined to love each other and still fail miserably as a married couple. The setup, communication is hard, y'all. The episode opens with a scene that's practically a masterclass in sitcom timing. Georgie, with his trademark clueless optimism, is trying to plan a romantic evening. The catch? He's doing it based entirely on a BuzzFeed article titled Top 5 Date Nights They'll Save Your Relationship. A source that Mandy, sharp-tongued and forever 3 steps ahead of Georgie, immediately mocks. From the jump, it's clear that they speak different love languages. Georgie is all about grand, if misguided gestures, while Mandy values emotional intelligence, something Georgie only has in flashes. When he unveils a karaoke machine in their living room and belts out a warbly version of Endless Love, it's more cringe than cute. Cue the laughter. But here's where the writing gets clever. While we're chuckling at Georgie's tone-deaf serenade, we're also noticing something deeper. Mandy isn't just embarrassed, she's exhausted. The kind of tired you get when your partner keeps missing the mark, no matter how well-meaning he is. The laughs, while frequent, come with a pinch of discomfort. And that's exactly the point. The arguments, funny, yes, but telling. Much of the episode's second act is built around a minor domestic dispute that spirals into something bigger. Mandy wants to hire a babysitter for a night out. Georgie, ever the tightwad, insists they can just bring the baby. This leads to a classic sitcom shouting match. Baby monitor in one hand, passive-aggressive zingers in the other. On the surface, it's hilarious. Georgie dramatically accuses Mandy of trying to outsource parenthood, while Mandy fires back that Georgie treats a diaper like a bomb disposal. The audience roars. But beneath the surface, the humor reveals a painful truth. They're not on the same page when it comes to priorities, parenting, or even how they see their roles in the relationship. These aren't just harmless disagreements, they are foundational fractures. And the show's brilliance lies in making us laugh at the very things that, in real life, break people apart. Friends and family know best. One of the episode's standout scenes comes when Georgie seeks advice from his dad, George Sr., and Mandy bends to her sister. These parallel conversations, edited for comedic timing, are a goldmine of character insight. George Sr. delivers his classic gruff wisdom. If you're apologizing more than you're breathing, maybe take a walk. While Mandy's sister simply says, "Why are you still pretending you're not settling?" These moments don't just serve to entertain. They function as subtle interventions. Through the voices of others, the show echoes what we, the audience, already suspect. These two aren't bad people. They're just bad together. A moment of clarity, wrapped in a joke. Near the end of the episode, Georgie and Mandy share a quiet moment after putting their baby to sleep. The tone softens. Georgie, trying to be vulnerable, admits, "Sometimes I think you'd be better off without me." Mandy, instead of offering comfort, replies with a half-laugh, "You're not wrong. But you're cute, so I let it slide." It's funny, it's tragic, It's both. This moment, lightly written, brilliantly acted, captures the emotional heart of the episode. Mandy uses humor to avoid confronting her own doubts, while Georgie hides behind self-deprecation. Their intimacy is laced with irony, their affection often tangled in sarcasm. And while it's charming in the short term, it hints at long-term disaster. Because at some point, the jokes won't be enough to patch the cracks. The ending, laughter with a side of foreboding. As with many episodes in the series, the final scene gives us a moment of peace on the surface. Mandy has fallen asleep on the couch. Georgie gently covers her with a blanket, then sits beside her, looking at her with a mix of love and confusion. The laugh track fades out. For a second, all we hear is the quiet hum of the baby monitor. Georgie sighs and mutters, "We're totally screwing this up."